Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway. Osako finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, I'd certainly recommend keeping an eye on him when he's lurking outside the box, because he can...
And a header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Threads one in, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the return pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Space for him to turn and look. Gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads.
Takes a shot! No, he's missed it.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gets a good foot in there. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Osako. Osako unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's managed to get free. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Vissel Kobe present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So perhaps now the breakthrough. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Montedio Yamagata have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt.
Shot, surely! Now that looks a decent ball. He won't be happy with that one.
Vissel Kobe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That has ended up in no man's land. It's good running with the ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Aims beyond the defence. Short changes him with that pass. Massive jump! Not a bad try by any means.
There they go, hunting again.
Foot in. Tries to play it through. It's Osako! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's picked his way through. Knocks it into space. And he lines up a cross. And that should get the job done. No way through there. That pass has been well intercepted. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Could be danger here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Iniesta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's hit it long. Good take, and is he... There's the shot! And that's a tiny finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
So a temporary halt to the action. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, no joy this time. Defending was strong and firm.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement.
Osako clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Great vision. A chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's going for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Montadillo Yamagata can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Osako, great defending, strong and determined.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Iniesta.
Iniesta really was well marshalled there because he was...
Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Osako, oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. And a chance! And he hits the net! They are playing them off the park! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's having a pop! They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Slows for a shot! No way through, so back it comes. Great chance! It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Vissel Kobe are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a great position here. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Maikawa must save this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Clinical, just clinical. Oh, shooting chance! Cross needs to be good. Oh, good climb! Brought out the best in the keeper.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's burst through. Nicely weighted ball. Picked out brilliantly. Shoots! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Looking for the run, Iniesta, he's got away, Iniesta! It's run loose, and again! And he steered it beyond the post. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Header comes in! Oh, good finish! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Vissel Kobe still making a fight of this. Oh, that's fabulous. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, a real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
Oh, that's a key interception. He's a sharp little ball here. That looks a decent ball.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Kashima Antlers with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, easy pickings there. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a promising position. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to belt it away. Looking for options for movement. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's got away. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's had it nicked away. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Good running, strong and purposeful. Looking to play him in. Quick look, then he leaps for it. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Very nicely done, and he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Knocks it into space. He is through here. He's picked his way through. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through, and he's intervened well there. Space for him to turn and look. Chance! It's fallen kindly here. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Tries a shot! Kashima Antlers. That's rather hopeful. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of... Can he finish? He scores! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Vissel Kobe are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive. Things stop.
Shapes to shoot! And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Threads one in. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Vissel Kobe sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. Away we go again. Iniesta.
Such good technique.
Foot in. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Succumbs to the pressure. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Iniesta. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well-timed, excellent interception. It's been shipped out wide. Can he get it through? Osako receives it in a wide position. Osako delivers, brilliantly cut out. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a hit! Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That's a good foot in there. the most accurate pass. And it's Iniesta. Looking for the run. He's having a shot! And it's there! And he is just ripping it up!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Osako. And they win it back again. And the pass is intercepted. Played into space. And it's made its way to him. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Vissel Kobe are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's not got that quite right.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Iniesta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he was quick to react. Nakatani. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. It's Osako! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kashima Antlers have the chance to go the other way. That's a good run down the left. Iniesta with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Can he finish? Oh, there was plenty on that. Time for a change in personnel. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
4 extra minutes added on. That's been cut out, well played.
This is the time you need that pace.
Iniesta.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, this looks sharp. And there goes the final whistle. Vissel Kobe really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Now it's Allaire. It's run loose here. Araki. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Araki. Kawabe. Allaire. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's worked it through. That's tidy. He's having a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Araki. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Allaire. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Look at the space. Chance for a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Kato. That's good running with the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Could move up a gear here. Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's a promising position, and it's played in here.
That's good defensive concentration.
In it comes. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Iniesta. Oh, that's a key interception. Hangs one in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Osako. And they can counter here.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now he's off and running.
Vissel Kobe have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And he's managed to get free. Hoisted in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. So what can they make of this? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Kawabe. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? And he's managed to gift it back. That's an imaginative pass. It's Iniesta! He scored! There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he was quick to react. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Allaire.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Pass just lacking in accuracy. He'll try from distance! Some resolute defending there. Araki. Played out to the left flank. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Vissel Kobe leading by 1 at the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak may be all it needs to change it.
Vissel Kobe can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So off we go again. Vissel Kobe currently ahead by the smallest of margins. That looks a cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross to the back post. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
No second thought, a straight red card.
Sanfrecce Hiroshima are down to 10 men. Lofted in. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. Aimed at the far side. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And this is Osako. Sasaki.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
The ball is bounced loose now. And that is out of play. And that's another good win of the ball. It is a corner. And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Sanfrecce Hiroshima have the chance to go the other way. Driven in. Terrific effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And this is Osako. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Alea, chance here to counter. And that is a little undercooked. Alea is sporting a guilty look after that. Shoots! Shot a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Not the most convincing of passes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that was vital. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Goes for a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. So, third corner of the game. He's going for goal! And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Now the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's intervened well there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Oh, no messing about. It is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Iniesta. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. And how good was that? A finish of true class. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And now he has two. Vissel Kobe, that's the end. Vissel Kobe are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty as we've... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then.
Our Reds always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Well, they could break here. Driving forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Kakitani. It's Kakitani! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time, and he put it where very few can.
Vissel Kobe are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Vissel Kobe with the corner. There first. And now they can spring out of defence. Kakitani. Oh, good spread. Osako. That has been slung wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Ono, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Quality ball. Well read, nice interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Stoichkov. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Kakitani. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play him in.
Vissel Kobe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Can he get it through? Stood up well to him there. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Our Reds have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Araki. Over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Not the most accurate pass. And the counter is on. He's in one-on-one. Brilliantly cut out. The message is clear. None shall pass. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Our Reds are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Ono. Kakitani. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And this is Kakitani.
Vissel Kobe certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
No, he's not getting past him there. Kakitani. nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Vissel Kobe are looking to break at pace. And it's Kakitani. He's found the way through.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Nicked it back promptly. Deep into stoppage time. Nakatani. And here's Kakitani. Space for him to turn and look. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Vissel Kobe currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So the action resumes.
Vissel Kobe really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, super find. Vissel Kobe can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Iniesta. Always onto this. And this is Osako. He is through here. He's had a shot! And that's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
How very smart. He just got it right.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Shapes to shoot! Hasebe looking to be a menace in the final third. And the pass is intercepted. Great vision, and he was quick to react.
Vissel Kobe have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. Big chance! Has another go! And he's stuck it away. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's being urged to shoot. And it's made its way to him. Osako.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. That has been knocked clear. It's a goal kick. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a little off target. Marcel Kobe are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Good ball, good take. A real chance! And there's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that has left him in a heap. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's having a pop! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
So we have movement on both benches. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Iniesta is behind this one. Iniesta! Immaculate! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And again they hit the front. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Marcel Kobe have their lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
There's a sharp little ball here. That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through. Cross to the back post. Impressive jump. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That pass has been well intercepted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's good play. That's an excellent interception. That's a decent clearance. And that will be it. Vissel Kobe have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
本日はたくさんのご来場